Okay, hey everybody. Welcome to our latest episode of Quarantine English. I apologize if my video, I'm not sure. I know that my Avid students had trouble with my video on Friday, saying that there was no audio. I didn't hear anything from any of my English students, but if there was an issue, I apologize. Um, I hope everybody had a good weekend. I don't know why, and maybe some of you can relate, but on Friday, I got kind of excited about it being the weekend, and I have no idea why. Okay. Uh, Most of the time right now, I can't even remember which day it is. But Friday, I remembered it was Friday, and I was like, man, it's the weekend. That's great. Wait, nah, it's just the same as everything else. Um, let's go ahead and talk about what's going to be going on in class this week. Today, your only assignment is to, first off, your blogs and your videos been great. Uh, your first blog post or video, I've responded to everybody's first blog post or video. On your blog, if you check your blog and you check the post, there's a little comment under there. Feel free to respond back to me. Um, in the videos, I haven't been able to actually respond on YouTube, so what I've been doing is in Google Classroom, I've been responding to you. I know that one of you has responded back to me. That's great. So my goal right now is to make sure that I stay on top of responding to those. So tomorrow morning when I get up, I'm going to start working on responding to the blog posts for that you guys turned in last week. But tomorrow, what I need you to do is I need you to, sorry, not tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's Sunday right now. Okay, tomorrow is Monday, which is when you're watching this. Today, Monday, what I need you to do is I want you to create another blog post, okay, or video post, and upload the link, etc., etc. Okay, here's what I want you to answer in that post. Question one, how are you doing? How is your family doing? How are you holding up with all this? What are you doing to fill your time? Are you having any problems? Is there anything that I can do to help? Okay, so real quick, it's going to be one post, top paragraph. I want you to basically just tell me, how are you doing? Okay, um, feel free to get as personal or not personal as possible. But try to give me some information on how you're doing, what you're doing to pass your time, etc. I'm going to ask you that every week because this is going to change for many of us. And if you've been watching the news, it looks like, I mean, if you ask me, we're going to be stuck in our houses pretty much until at least the end of May. At least the end of May. Which gives us about 2 months to not go crazy. I encourage you guys to. So in that first paragraph, how are you? Okay. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know in that paragraph. And that's about it for the first paragraph. The second paragraph. Okay, this is going to be a tough one, maybe for some of you. For some of you, it's probably going to be really easy. In that second paragraph, I want you to tell me who your hero is and why. Okay? Your hero could be somebody famous. Your hero could be a normal person in your life. For instance, for me, my hero is my dad. And the reason my dad is my hero is, he's encountered a lot of, one of the things my dad has taught me how to do is to keep on going. Okay? When life hits you, my dad has taught me that you just need to get up and you need to keep going. And for that reason, I've seen him do that again and again and again. And the other reason that I consider my dad my hero is because for many of us, it's very difficult to change who we are, change something big about ourselves. And my dad has done that on multiple fronts, changed some of the negative aspects of himself and, gotten better and grew about it and whatever. So for that reason, my dad is my hero. So I want you to tell me who's your hero and why. Okay, again, it could be somebody, it could be Kobe Bryant, not to be dramatic and bring up somebody who, but it could be a famous athlete, it could be a teacher, it could be anyone, okay? I know that a couple of you are going to be like, I don't know. Okay, well, look around in your life and think about the people that are important to you, and ask yourself who in these groups of people might be your hero. Um, so with that said, let's go ahead and so that's your blog post for today. Okay, try to get it done today. If you need to get it done tomorrow, that's not an issue. In Google Classroom, you need to submit your link, whether it's your video or your post, you need to submit your link. I am not going to make that due until Tuesday at the end of the day. So if you need to wait till tomorrow to get it done because you've got a lot of other work for other classes, feel free. Um, so that's all I have for you on your blog, and that's your only assignment for today. As we move into later on this week, I'm going to ask you to write a little bit of an essay, and we'll talk about what that looks like tomorrow. In terms of how you're supposed to deal with this, people, I encourage you to find some way to exercise, okay? If that means, I mean, obviously, if you look behind me, I got a lot of stuff I can exercise with. But I know that some of you probably don't. Be creative, sit-ups, push-ups, burpees, jumping jacks. Think about the basics and things that you can do at your house, okay? If your parents will allow you to go out, you could go on a walk, you could go on a run. I've actually been going on runs lately. I like to hike. That's what I do. I do it like twice a week, 3 times a week. But as some of you may know, most of the hiking trails are closed right now. Okay, if any of you know of a hiking trail that's open, please let me know. But as far as I can figure out right now, most, at least the usual ones that I go to, they're closed. Which means that I could use this rowing machine back there. The treadmill doesn't work. Or I can go for a walk, but I hate walking, okay? It's like, I don't know. And I pretty much hate running, but I don't hate it as much as walking, so that's what I've been doing. I've been going for runs with my dog. Now, some of you might call it a fast walk, but I consider a 9.5-minute mile a run. That's for me. Okay, I understand that some of you can probably walk faster than that, especially if you're in cross country or track and field. But for me, 9.5 minutes, 250 pounds, I don't think I'm doing that bad, okay? I do about like 3.5 miles at that pace. We'll see how long I can keep that up. My goal is at least twice a week and to try for 3 times a week. Then obviously the other thing I've been doing to exercise that I always do is I've been lifting weights. But try to do something that can keep you active. It's really going to help your sanity right now. That's all I have for you. Have a nice day. Please get this blog post done and submitted, or the video or whatever. So video, blog post, whatever you're doing. Any questions, please feel free to shoot me an email. Oh, finally, lastly, I forgot to say this. We are switching to a block schedule this week. I'm going to try to send out a copy of that schedule. And basically what it says is that if I am going to do a meeting with you on Zoom or whatever, that I try to do it during a specific time. So for English, that is Monday or Wednesday at between 10 and 11:30, okay? In my loop mail that I sent you today, I attached a schedule that shows the block schedule that we're going to be abiding by. So English teachers have a specific time and day to meet up with their students. Math teachers have a specific time and day to meet up with their students. So do history teachers, science teachers, electives, PE, whatever. Obviously, we're not meeting up and getting together, but we're doing this. So for English, that is Mondays and Wednesdays from 10 to 11:30. Here's what we're going to try this week. Wednesday, 10:30, I am going to do a Zoom meeting with all of my classes, all of my English classes together. Okay, as far as like this last week, period 5, one of you, Caleb, showed up. Nobody else showed up to the optional Zoom meeting. Some of the other periods got like 9, 12, not bad. I want to see how this works if we do it all the periods together. I think it's going to be too crazy to do that again, but let's try extra credit if you come on Wednesday at 10:30. I'll send you the invite. Be there or be square. So Zoom meeting Wednesday, 10:30. I will see you then. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.